Oshun Talk Radio. Of course, it is Sound Alchemy by Oshun. Let's get into this message. You see the title. Let's dive into it. I am going to hop in my seat as you guys come in. Make sure you're always hitting that notification bell so you always be in the loop of what I'm going live. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, become a member if you like the content your girl is dropping. So I want to go ahead to quickly get into this message. I am going to clear out the energy and I'm going to wait on you, Pooh, to get up in here. Five of Wands energy says that there is some sort of conflict going on. Someone is heartbroken. Someone is shattered behind whatever this is that's going on. Someone could be arguing with someone over whatever the situation is. Like the title says, no one wants to own up to what they have done to you. They tried to break you. They tried to make you give up, but you did not. So give me one moment. Let me get the laptop aligned to this message here, and we're going to go for what we know. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. Give me one moment, y'all. Take your time. Take your time. So no one wants to own up to what they did to you. They tried hard to make you give up, organized every single thing that occurred in your life. Hit the like buttons, comment, subscribe, share the message if it resonates. If it doesn't, please share it because it could resonate with the next person. So I am going to clear the energy. It looks like somebody was intentionally holding back in a situation, and now they are remorseful or they are in regret because they were intentionally holding back on someone. This is someone that did not want to help somebody here. Someone actually wanted you to reach out to help from whoever this individual is or was. So take from this energy myself, the collective, my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye and throat chakra, anything that is not of divine love. I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic projections onto I, the collective, or this reading. I ask that you return this energy back to the universe, returning it back to its sender with love and light, with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, ashe, yo, y'all. Now that I got my belly full, let's go ahead and get into this message. No, ma'am, wait till I'm finished. Okay? So, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, somebody here is in regret here over some sort of justice energy, some sort of truth, some sort of clarity, or maybe a litigation, a legal matter, or an issue that may be arising for some of you individuals. I said no. I said when I'm finished. No, I'm not going to tell you again. No. So if I have to start this reading over, then you won't get it. I said no. So, all right, y'all. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and get into this message here. So, like I was saying, it is over some sort of legal issue that could be coming in and that could be arising for someone here, having to do with something that they did in the past to someone. Like I said, they wanted to break you down. And for some of y'all, they could have tried to actually use a legal situation against whoever you are. But some sort of truth came out about whatever this hidden enemy was doing with the Nine of Wands energy here, stating that somebody has recovered from some sort of difficulties. But whoever this individual is expecting some sort of difficulties and challenges, or they perhaps expected a legal situation here to take someone down with the Nine of Wands and the justice energy here. There has been some sort of clarity brought to some sort of justice situation. Perhaps a Libra could be in here, or this reading is for a Libra. But take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. Now, someone, again, like I said, could be in regret here because they did not assist someone or give someone some sort of help in a legal situation that could be coming up for someone here with that regret and remorse and intentionally holding back. So someone that knew that they was able-bodied and able to help someone in a legal situation here, they did not help you, and now they're in regret and remorseful energy here because they did not help someone, and someone knows that maybe some sort of reward or something is coming to someone here, because now the scales are balancing out in a situation, and now someone here is running into some sort of challenges, or when you were facing challenges in a justice situation here, no one wanted to help whoever you are. So take what resonates here and leave what does not here. Six of Cups energy says it's someone that you are very much familiar with, that is literally shattered, unhappy, crushed, sadness, broken heart, having panic attacks here because of some sort of signs, synchronicities here, that is coming or putting something together here, bringing in some sort of wish for someone, and it's something that someone has been praying for. Whoever this individual is here, this person here could be watching someone behind a fake profile, hiding themselves from you behind the scenes here, something on social media here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get into it. A few cards did fall out, so jackass energy here. So someone is feeling like a jackass in this energy here, whoever this is, or people that did not want to own up to something here. Temperance energy in reverse here. Someone is being impatient here. Something is thrown off balance as some sort of scale is balancing out for whoever you are. This is someone literally unhappy. On-site illness is what we're looking at. So someone could literally be sick, and depression energy is something that came out as well. So someone could be depressed in this situation over what happened. Sadness, hopelessness, despair energy. So literally they are depressed here, unhappy here, emotionally exhausted in a situation. Could be a King of Pentacles, doesn't have to be, but King of Pentacles is here. Ego death is here with the ego energy. This talks about vanity, arrogance, and someone pride got in the way, and now they feel ashamed here. Humiliation here, disgrace, embarrassment energy over what is coming out, how somebody wanted some sort of control over somebody here with this domination here, manipulation here, and power that someone used here, and it could have been in a legal situation, and some sort of truth is coming out about that. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Sorry about the screen zooming in. It is pushing a lot of buttons, y'all, so give me one moment and let me. All right, y'all, we are back in business. Somebody just tampering with the network. Let me know if y'all are back in here. So it could be having to do with a King of Pentacles, some sort of umpire, an older man, an organization, a foundation, a corporation, someone where there was a ruler in something or a leader, a part of something that you are very much familiar with the Six of Cups. All right, let's break this down. All right, soul and labor energy. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want to use. Some sort of secrets came out. Moon energies here. So someone feeling like a jackass because of these secrets here and putting something to an end. So whatever the secrets are, it is putting something to an end here regarding a Taurus energy, a high priest, or some sort of group that was involved with something. Someone is a part of a secret society or a secret organization with the moon card, a Pisces, or whoever this individual is here. And now a Pisces and a Taurus, or a Pisces that has a Taurus in their chart, or vice versa here, feels like a jackass. They're unhappy, depressed energy. They are sick here with the Temperance in reverse here because they could not change the course of something here because the truth came out on that justice energy. So take what resonates, and Two of Wands had to do with some sort of plans, because I saw Two of Wands come out in the middle of the deck here, but the Nine of Swords energy says that they are worried, let alone with the moon card, they are in fear over something and have anxiety over a loved one, suffering, desolation, sleepless nights here, because guilt is weighing on someone here on the Ace of Cups, because whatever's going on in the justice, a legal matter here, it is very deep here with the Ace of Cups. Someone got some sort of prosperity or some sort of charity, or something was given in a situation, or someone cup ran over in a legal situation here, but the moon card, it was behind secrets. So they did something for security, or they got some sort of security in a situation, baby. Take what resonates on a plan here, because whatever the plan was, it had to do with the justice system here. And now they feel like a jackass, a family here, 10 of coins here. It had to do with some sort of inheritance or some sort of money, or the plan was to get this with the Ace of Cups energy. This is someone that you could have been intimate with, or someone slept with someone to be a part or to gain some sort of financial stability in a situation, part of a group, an organization, a corporation, or something like that, with the King of Pentacles being here and infrastructure in that energy here. Now, justice energy being here, someone is getting educated on whatever this is here. This could be counsel, someone seeking some sort of advice because they don't feel well from someone and about whatever this is that's coming out. Because Hierophant says that someone getting some sort of advice with the justice energy. They're getting legal advice, but they're getting advice from a big brother, big sister energy about what is going on, about these secrets here, or someone has literally been talking secretly to some sort of counsel here with the moon energy here, and you may not know that, but now someone feels like a jackass, temperance energy here. Somebody did try to intervene here on something with the temperance energy, but it got shut down. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't on a Queen of Pentacles here. So a King of Pentacles could have intervened or tried to intervene with the temperance coming out. When it didn't come out, it peaked. So somebody tried to intervene and change the direction or the course of some sort of actions that's happening in a legal matter for someone. Someone has to walk away from a situation with the Eight of Cups energy. They have to let go of something. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Give me 1 second here. Someone has traveled away from a courthouse or a legal situation with their head down here because somebody knows the truth. So Eight of Cups is traveling, walking away, letting go, because somebody to dive deeper into their spirituality and then learn some things. So whoever went to a court situation or talked to some counsel or something, they got to walk away from something. They walked away depressed about something here that they tried to do. Come here, baby. Let me put that bow back on. Take what resonates, and it has to do with a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone that you could have been in a relationship, or it's two masculine kings in this energy. So two male older men went to a courthouse or something here on someone. Take what resonates, Eight of Cups. They got to walk away from something here that was going on. Turn to the other side. Let me put the bow back on. Sorry, y'all. I had just did my baby hair yesterday for the week, and her bow came off. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my baby said, I like my hair. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Mommy said, I like it too.
I love your hair.
Everything. Oh, you keep the bow.
Yes, it's cute, girl.
Yeah, the bow.
Yes. Go ahead, boo. You're welcome. Love you. All right. So somebody feels like a jack-eight because they got turned away from something here, maybe counsel or something like that. But the reason a counsel could have turned the female or something down is because of a masculine energy secretly talking to some sort of counsel, justice, and Hierophant energy about your situation. And this is why some sort of counsel had turned you down. Looks like somebody tried to go back and talk to a counsel again about something that they did, but someone walked away disappointed because they had already did something in the beginning. So if you're wondering why someone didn't give you help in a legal situation, it's because someone went behind your back and talking to some sort of counsel here, and therefore a male counsel did not help you with something, with two King of Pentacles coming out here. And now that person feels like a jackass and they sick, all right, because they have to walk away. A King of Swords energy is here, so someone making a decision here. So a King of Swords, a father or someone here, is active and determined. Okay, so determined here to do something. Somebody got some sort of clarity about something here. Somebody does here about a masculine, a magician, or three males. King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords energy, about them having something to do with some sort of decision being made against you. This is some sort of male counsel, a male judge here. So let's back this up. Six of Cups energy is here. So a male judge in the past, someone also had to do something with a male judge with the Justice energy in the past to you before. Moon energy here. Somebody was secretly going around speaking to judges or counsels and police about whoever you were in the background. Like I said, in the download, everything was organized. They organized everything, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. I'm not here to answer your question here. Can I be rich tomorrow? So if you're looking for someone to answer that question, you need to go and see about another reader, because I do not look like I'm over here to answer your questions, but provide a message that could possibly help you. So if you do not intuitively know anything about your situation or have any facts with your situation, you should remove yourself from this reading, because I'm not here to give you something that you should already know, period, point blank. Okay, so let me keep going in this reading. So the Magician energy here was stating that someone here was trying to manifest something in a situation here with the Magician's energy, okay? So take what resonates and leave what does not with the Magician energy. And it's a masculine here on trying to get a decision. Moon card energy here, some sort of decision made against you in a legal matter. Justice and Hierophant energy, something that's in higher courts or maybe superior courts, because Hierophant and Justice and King of Swords has to do with government workers, higher court, superior court. And someone here, at least 3 men or 2 men and 3 men, a lawyer, a judge, or something. This is something that they did in the past and something that they're trying to do again in a superior court, or both of these are superior courts with Hierophant and Justice energy. That is higher courts, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The World energy is stating that Temperance is reversed here. Someone may be sick because something is coming to an end when it has to do with some sort of communication, a contract, or spying here. With this Page of Swords was sticking out. So somebody was spying here on someone, okay? And they feel like a jackass, an investigator, King of Swords, Justice, and the Hierophant energy. Somebody was spying on somebody, okay? And something is coming to an end here of some sort of spying here that was going on, communication, bugging someone's device, or something of that nature, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's keep going. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There is a Page of Pentacles coming in. So a message of stability coming in, and how somebody was secretly getting stability. Nine of Pentacles, whoever got some sort of comfortability in the past, and some sort of secrets about how somebody was getting some sort of stability in the past. And the message is out about how somebody was working secretly with a King of Swords, King of Pentacles, or a King of Pentacles was working with a King of Swords, a Justice energy, Hierophant energy. A Taurus was working. At least one of those individuals is a Taurus. And they were working with a judge and King of Swords, maybe a police officer, a big brother, a big sister. This could even be ice. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, y'all, let's keep on going here. All right, so Two of Swords here, offsetting factors here. There's a dilemma here that someone feels like a jackass about here, because somebody is restless here, because somebody throwing in the towel, or they're going to have to throw in the towel on something that is going on, because these are offsetting factors. A dilemma, which is bringing in some sort of balance. This is truth intact and strategy or tact is necessary to maintain some sort of peace with the Two of Swords energy, meaning somebody was turning a blind eye while something was happening in the past too. As well with the Four of Swords, they are very restless here. Okay, Three of Wands here about a contract, about some sort of negotiations here that did not go right, because they're not happy about negotiations. Three of Wands energy, somebody moving forward, moving on, or being able to, because the balance energy in the Two of Swords energy, a dilemma and a crossroads energy here, has to fold. So a folding, dismissing something here, and allowing someone their freedom to move on. A female lawyer, there's something here to do with a female lawyer, King of Swords, or a couple here, and some sort of partnership that was going on with somebody. A lawyer having a connection to other people. Three of Wands, a contract, negotiations, business alchemy. Somebody here is business savvy. Someone knows something about a Queen of Swords business. You was telling the truth about your business and what you did here, and somebody has to fold. Two of Swords energy, a DA, a lawyer, something in superior court. Somebody got to let go of something here because someone was being honest about their work here, and something here that's going on. Something that they gave communication to a lawyer, Queen of Swords energy here, about a contract. And you were telling the truth about a contract in the past, and what you were doing for work in the past, or with someone you're familiar with the Six of Cups energy. Okay, about a partnership, Two of Cups energy here. There was an understanding here with someone, a lawyer or someone, Queen of Swords, already had made a deal that somebody would fold. Six of Cups, Hierophant, Justice energy, King of Swords, Two of Cups, Three of Wands. Because see, somebody thought that someone would take maybe an offer or something like that. But a lawyer, Queen of Swords, Hierophant, Justice energy, had already made a deal with some sort of females about a situation here. Again, organized, everything was organized. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Somebody spoke the truth about somebody watching them from afar. Page of Swords, Three of Wands energy here. How a lawyer, a judge, a cop, or something, but this is something that's hurting somebody's case here, or hurting something, because the truth came out. A Queen of Swords was telling the truth here, or somebody, King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, about somebody watching somebody from afar. And it has to do with business here, business negotiations here, or something here. This is a foreigner energy as well, because Three of Wands is foreign energy. Eight of Cups, they got to walk away from something. They got to let go. And somebody has told the truth, or what's coming to someone on the Eight of Cups in a deep spiritual journey is the truth. So whatever being communicated to you on your spiritual journey, on this deep spiritual journey at that here, is some sort of truth here about an Ace of Cups, about and a Two of Cups, partnerships and deals that was going on, Moon card, behind the scenes for security and stability. Ace of Cups here, a deal was made to receive something here, prosperity or something, because Ace of Cups is your cup runneth over. And that was a deal that if something here was commenced, that someone would get a promotion, advancement, or their cup would run over. But some sort of clarity or truth that someone gave to someone here is the reason they cannot get it, because that hurt someone in a deal that somebody made prior to, Moon card behind someone's back, hurt them because someone didn't take a deal. And that's negotiation with Three of Wands. This is a trade energy. How somebody here was doing something and trading people off. Because this is a trade, e-commerce business here. There's trades and negotiations going on about a Queen of Swords or a male behind someone's back with the King of Swords energy here. But to a sword says someone has to fold, and someone here is trying to save face, because to a sword is tact being used to maintain some sort of peace. So whoever was doing something secretly here, but now they're sick here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Someone that's secretly trying to come in as a hero, King of Swords energy. But the truth is, the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, you are your own hero, and someone could be scared, Moon energy, in fear of someone coming in to save someone that somebody was secretly making deals about in the background. Because Knight of Swords could say you save your own self with communication, but someone else here is what someone's afraid of. Getting some sort of communication. Page of Swords says that someone in the Eight of Cups here on a spiritual journey, Page of Swords here, is getting some sort of communication about these secret deals and things that's taking place behind their back. Someone that's able to perceive the unknown. And that's why somebody is literally sick and feel like a jackass, because you literally can perceive what's going on here about messaging. Page of Swords is a message here. Some sort of secrets going on about your message. Someone surveilling your messaging here. Someone here breaching a contract, Three of Wands energy, or someone has a contract here to be in your device. Page of Swords could also indicate an investigator, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, the judge, a lawyer, a police officer, Hierophant energy, someone in superior courts or higher courts energy, and they're secretly watching you and getting information here, but also someone is speaking to someone because they're a part of a Hierophant, Justice, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, an organization that includes lawyers, judges, and police that work for the government or in courts or something. Deep, y'all. And now Six of Wands, someone is being seen turning that wheel around as they spy this contract, because see, somebody got a contract where they work for a judge, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Justice energy, Hierophant energy. Someone works for the DA, counsel, or something like that, and they help to lock people up. But it seems that it would be somebody that has a background already with the law, and this is why they are working something off. Because Six of Wands is someone getting recognition here for something, but the wheel turned. See, somebody got a hold of someone's destiny in the past, but the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands here said that they changed it, but they were making deals about someone's fate in the background. The Moon card, secrets and discussions, Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy between lawyers, judges about someone's fate and destiny secretly going on. Moon energy, Hierophant energy in superior court or in a higher court with justice energy or legal matters, if you want to say that. But the truth came out here. Woo! Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it has to do with someone here getting recognition here on a Page of Cups energy because of their intuitive messages. Someone could be emotional over whatever this is here, because this is a psychic awakening. Intuition here has kicked in. Page of Swords here, and everybody watch this Page of Swords energy, watch this kick in on a Six of Wands energy. Everybody is watching you speak up everything and bring clarity to everyone about what everyone is doing to whoever you are. Ten of Cups could even include a family, about a home, or this is within your dwelling. Someone sees someone in a period of success within their dwelling and content at whatever it is that you're doing. Three of Wands energy here while negotiations and stuff is going on. Whatever it is that you're content with and bringing satisfaction in is a Page of Cups, has to do with some sort of messaging here about relationships, your intuition, and someone's emotions here. And what someone is doing as people watch is managing to turn a wheel around and still be satisfied, even though things were stripped from you in whatever it is that you are doing. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah. Because the Wheel of Fortune says that something was changed. Some sort of alterations here were done. On a Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy, that was communicated, that somebody was secretly changing things that has to do with someone's destiny and fate to make something go a different way, perhaps. But the Temperance in reverse, they were not able to alchemize or do something here in a situation, therefore inciting an Eight of Cups, Two of Swords energy here. Someone has to fold, someone has to let go of attachment, throw in some sort of power. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Now a family or someone feels like a jackass from some sort of communication that came to them that was so-called supposedly be someone's secrets. And someone in someone's family, Sagittarius, or someone could be sick, or somebody is realizing just how sick somebody was. A King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups. A Taurus is one of those King of Pentacles, or there is two Kings of Pentacles, a King of Swords, Queen of Swords, a family, and a Hierophant. Because now people are getting educated on something here that was going on. There is heavy communication between the Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. There is some sort of communication that's going on, but secretly someone is in the communication, Page of Swords energy, spying, Taurus energy in a group of individuals on who you are talking to, connected to a group of individuals. Say what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, tell me why this person feels like a jack. Okay. Because of the wheel turning. Because they was trying to win at all costs. So the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out and Five of Swords here. So because the wheel has changed. And somebody was trying to sneak and win at all costs here. Somebody that's very competitive. Someone in the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Hierophant, Justice energy. Someone in that chain of command energy here was trying to win at all costs here and was making deals behind the scenes about someone's life and fate. What is this? Now there's some sort of confrontation here, because this is now people are realizing that if they let go, and when they let go of something here, challenges, disputes, and things in a legal matter is now prominent for what they did to someone behind their back with the Five of Swords energy. Now that the wheel is up right here, they are facing major consequences in a courtroom, a superior court, higher courts in a legal matter, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, a judge, a lawyer, DA, whatever this is here, from what they did to somebody. And it has to do with someone's fate. Wheel of Fortune energy, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Everything will not resonate with you, and someone is worried about taking a loss. I'm not here to make you drink the water. I am only here to deliver the message. So baby girl, if it doesn't resonate with you, I'm sorry, but I ain't finna kiss your ass and tell you what it is that anybody wants to hear. I'm only going to tell you what it is that is really out here for someone. So don't make a situation fit for you if it is not your situation. Period, point blank. You can see yourself up out of this reading, because I'm not going to kiss ass. I'm going to tell you what I see for someone that is going through this, okay? And everyone is not going through this situation. So Five of Pentacles is they're worried because Five of Swords says disputes and challenges and obstacles are prominent disagreements here in the near future in a legal matter. But this is higher courts stepping in, Hierophant in the justice energy here. And someone is afraid that they will take losses. Five of Pentacles here is a great loss in money. So a big loss, like somebody could sue the city, the state, or something like that for what one has done to whoever you are. That's big. Because it has to do with a new beginning that they got. It was risky, a leap of faith. All them secret conversations, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, an organization, corporation, secret society, alumni, whatever it is, elite positions here, whoever it is with these degrees and diplomas, people that knew they should have never, they knew better not to do what they did, but they did what they did to you and did not care of the consequences and repercussions that came behind their actions. Sorry, y'all, wrong card. So justice energy, the scales are balancing out for somebody here. Okay? They don't like the fact. Remember when I said, whatever this is in the past, Six of Cups is still here. So we know that's past and people that you are familiar with. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, a judge, a lawyer, a male, King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. Someone knows the true clarity, evidence out there that somebody was tampering with evidence. King of Swords holds the evidence. Queen of Swords is speaking of this. So somebody was tampering with evidence and altering something here. Somebody here, Five of Swords energy here. In the past, when they were having those secret conversations or whatever it was for security, they thought something was secured here. Whatever it was here, Five of Swords says that they did not expect someone to fight back. And someone is fighting back in a situation here with the Five of Swords. They didn't expect you to. When someone was having conversations with someone's legal team or just legal people, whether you know about it, they did not expect you to, Three of Wands, make progress. When they were negotiating in the background, they didn't expect you to fight back. But whoever it is, you over here fighting back in the energy here, therefore making them have to present what they neglected to show in the first place. So now they have to show where they altered something here to make you look guilty, but you're not, Mamacita, not Poppy, Auntie Brethren, whoever you are. That's deep. And someone fought to get this wheel turned. And now you fighting against all of these government officials, people with diplomas, whatever it is in a hierophant position here. They didn't expect you to fight these people back. They are now looking at, this is someone challenging the higher courts, the DA, a lawyer, prosecution, a cop, an investigator. Five of Swords says someone is challenging whatever this is here. Woo! Hey, y'all. Because they expected you to lose. Now someone, again, like I said, in regret over not helping you because you managed to change something around here. And therefore, they got to let go. Eight of Cups here. They got to walk away. Somebody trying to escape what they was secretly doing to someone. King of Wands in reverse here. Four of Wands, they will not be getting some sort of celebration here. You will not be coming into some sort of union with an Empress energy here. See, someone tried to escape before you found out all of the secrets here. Because they thought that they was going to come in a union with somebody. For one said they're not getting that house, they're not getting that union, and they damn sure are not about to be celebrated. Okay? This is a procrastinator. This is someone that was secretly lying to you, procrastinating about something to whoever you are. King of Wands this is not an ambitious person. This is a procrastinator. And so if we run every card back that came out, a Taurus, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Someone was lying about a union. Someone was not in a union with somebody. They was lying. Ooh. You don't play no games, whoever you are. Eight of Swords energy. They tried to trap you. Whoever you are, you making some sort of way. Everybody got clarity that you want a family life or whatever, but you was not in a union and you're not in a union with somebody. So Moon energy, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Hierophant Justice energy here. Somebody was lying about it. They definitely was. Someone that communicated to whoever you are, King of Pentacles, Hierophant, Taurus energy, whoever it was, communicated to you and told you that they would do something in your energy. Eight of Cups is travel, maybe take you somewhere, do something, but they was procrastinating. They never wanted to take you somewhere so that you would get justice in a situation. Moon energy says deception. They was just lying. They was in fear of you actually getting some sort of justice in your favor. So Four of Wands and King of Wands, they procrastinated. This is why they never came into union with you. Sorry, y'all, broke my nail when I was fixing breakfast this morning, y'all. Okay? So they were procrastinating. They never wanted you to come into union with maybe a legal team, a male lawyer, a male predominant lawyer, King of Pentacles, a wealthy lawyer, an attorney. Someone never wanted you to get some sort of help. Toll and labor energy. They never wanted to be your help and never wanted you to get help in a situation. This is a person that's coming out that they were trying to trap somebody with the Eight of Swords energy. Is entrapment. But Moon energy, they were being silent about the Three of Wands, Moon, the deception, the negotiations that was going on behind your back with higher ups in superior court, bigger court, or just a legal matter with the justice energy there. And they're ucking up because they never expected this Empress here or Emperor to fight back or to have this much strength. I didn't see this card flipped over, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Seven of Swords, manipulation, tact, and strategy. So bringing me back to the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Hierophant Justice energy here. Moon energy here. They tried to make a move. Three of Wands tried to move forward on someone in negotiations without you actually being a part of the negotiation. This is tact and strategy that was used here. And now someone is folding. They could be folding because of some sort of offsetting factors. Because Two of Swords is offsetting factors here. In a situation, they expected you to give in to something, but you didn't. Now they got to refocus or re-strategize. This is a bully hidden agenda that was going on in the background while someone was doing something here. It was a hidden agenda, a bully energy, a whole group. And now someone is getting educated on that, on what a whole group was doing to someone. This is surveillance, Page of Swords energy. Someone had a contract to surveillance somebody. Somebody was a spy for the King of Swords, Queen of Swords for the law. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is a surveillance energy, and somebody was secretly bullying you because they were like a spy for the law. And they was doing this to you to get you in an entrapment energy, Eight of Swords energy, where you would be put in solitude, locked up, imprisonment energy, or they were doing all of this in an imprisonment energy, Eight of Swords. And this is why you were in an Eight of Swords energy while they were concocting some sort of whatever on whoever you are. So someone is like a confidential informant, with the spy being the Page of Swords energy. They're a CI for the law. And they try to ring a noose or put a noose or a rope around your neck and entrap you in a situation here and make someone look like a thief. But the moon energy said deception was done. Secret negotiations and conversations were manipulated, tact and strategy, manipulation, Seven of Swords energy, to make something happen or go in their favor against whoever you are. Okay? This is strategically retreating from a situation. Someone that was visiting a King of Swords, Queen of Swords, an organization, a corporation, in a higher font. Somebody worked for big people. Someone worked for like the law. Because higher font, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. A Taurus works for the law. They're confidential informant or something. Secretly. And they was doing something to a female or a male. This is why they didn't want to help you. Woo, woo. And that came out. And this is the reason why somebody was King of Swords, King of Wands in reverse, procrastinating. Because someone in the King of Swords energy was determined, active and determined to Eight of Swords you, imprison you. Because their life, was on the line about imprisonment. Eight of Swords, higher font, they can go to federal prison or something like that. Or they got federal time, or there's something about federal time connected to them. With the Eight of Swords, higher font, King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. There is some sort of federal time here. Fed time here. Connected to someone. But Page of Swords, Three of Wands is two contracts, right? And negotiating a deal on a higher font, Page of Swords energy, King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, higher font energy. Negotiations that were put in place so that they won't have to do an Eight of Swords, some sort of federal time here. And this is why you are supposed to go down for something, because that was a part of some sort of deal that they negotiated with DA, with Big Law, with higher font, King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, a corporation, organization, is that they would do something here to someone, and you were that individual. And now someone feels like a jackass because Five of Swords, you fighting back. Now individuals are quarreling and fighting with the Five of Swords energy at the fact that you are fighting back for your destiny. You're fighting because your fate is on the line. I don't care if they wanted you to do 5 or 10 years for something that you didn't do. Someone is fighting for their life with the Wheel of Fortune energy and managed to turn it in the upright position without no help. This is minimum help. Stolen labor here is working a dead-end job, and this is why someone's doing something to your money here or on a job to make sure you only make a certain amount, because they want it to look like you can't be sufficient or you're not self-sufficient, and they made sure that you was not able to. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Hierophant, King of Pentacles, Justice, Hierophant, afford a paid lawyer, that you would only rely on public defenders or something like that. Woo, woo. And this is deep. A Leo could be here as well. But this talks about people that enjoyed power over individuals. Hierophant, Taurus, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. And I have to go over every character. Moon energy, Three of Wands. Negotiations here. A Leo energy here. These are people that enjoyed power over individuals because of a contract that they had, Page of Swords, Three of Wands energy, with individuals. And this is why somebody was moving, Seven of Swords, weird, strategically retreating, because they're under a contract under law. Woo, woo. They was enjoying power over individuals. They didn't expect you to have this confidence, this determination, this tenacity, this drive, King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, to be unbraced by whatever negotiations they threw against you. You didn't want it. You didn't accept it. And you didn't care what King of Swords, Queen of Swords, your counsel said, because you know that you're innocent. And you know that somebody was railroading whoever you are. And that's what it's saying. And they can't believe that you would go against your lawyer, the Hierophant energy, a judge, a lawyer, the law energy. But this is the fact that somebody knows that they're innocent here. And no one wanted to own up to what they were doing, moon card, secretly behind your back, trying to get a wish fulfillment here. But your strength, your tenacity, your determination, your energy, your endurance is bringing in a Nine of Cups, justice energy, a wish fulfillment, because Two of Swords energy here, someone has to fold. Eight of Cups, they got to walk away. They got to drop something here because of offsetting factors. And it has to do with Hierophant, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, someone in justice. Whether it's a cop and lawyers, investigators, somebody with Page of Swords could be an investigator, and cops or detectives, DA and lawyers. Woo, woo. All right now. So that's not for everyone. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Strength want to come out again with the Empress energy, okay? And someone getting a new beginning here because of their strength here, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't try to make the story fit for you if it does not. Again, I am not here to make you drink water. The message will only resonate for who it resonates with. Every single day watching tarot will up your mind up. So every single day that you watch tarot, don't expect every single story to resonate with you. It's 1 million people that watch tarot, but when you make it like a reality show and you watch it on a daily basis, you can plant seeds in your own head. This is why I don't go and watch tarot. I just do it now. So I might look at a title, but I do not go and watch people. So don't keep trying to make something fit for you, even if you like my channel. And I love a lot of people, but I'm not gonna ever let you sit up in here and say, hey, it's not resonating, because it's not resonating with you doesn't mean it doesn't resonate with the next person. So if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. So at this point, if the message doesn't resonate, you should be getting the stepping. I should be chucking the deuces, or you're chucking the deuces to me, because now at this point, you are trying to make something fit in your life where it does not fit. Use your discernment, and I cannot stress that enough. So for those this message resonates with, take it. And if it doesn't, chuck the deuces and get up out here, because it doesn't resonate with you. But Ten of Swords says that someone tried to put 10 swords in someone's back, and now something is coming to a painful ending for someone. Okay? Because someone betrayed someone. Someone put 10 swords in someone's back. This is ruined energy here. They ruined themselves here, being so determined, King of Swords energy, to do this to someone. Okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Whatever it was a plan that was premeditated. Someone had a strategy that ended. A strategy, a plan that ruined them, a secret plan and secret contracts with the moon energy at that. And now someone got in a contract because they was in fear. And that's the reason why someone took a deal with the Hierophant, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, an organization, a corporation, with a leader of something here, because moon energy said they was in fear of what was written in black and white in the moon energy. Page of Swords and Three of Wands is indicating contracts and negotiations. So they was in fear of the leader or the authorities that they signed contracts with. Okay? So they had to betray someone, betray you, because they were in fear of these authority figures or what kind of contract that they had with authorities. King of Swords, superior court, big court. Okay, Hierophant and justice is big court. Now, for some with justice, it's just a legal matter. But for some, it's big courts. They got fed time. Eight of Swords over them, with the Eight of Swords and the contracts and the Hierophant being a federal institution. So they got fed time over them. And this is why Three of Wands energy, they took a negotiation here, but you was the sacrificial lamb for whatever it was. So they had to Eight of Swords you and trap you for whatever it was that they negotiated on them secret contracts that you did not know about. But Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, being secretly surveillance, not just you, but them as well. And this is why Page of Swords, they're in someone's communication. And now people are gossiping about whoever you are, knowing about their secrets and being able to identify what was on contracts without you even knowing. With the Page of Swords, someone here that's alert to danger, a tall individual, someone here that's able to perceive the unknown. Your messages here is scaring individuals because you know, I think I'm about to have an asthma or an anxiety attack is what I just heard. Because what you brutally know about what they brutally did to whoever you are. Like I said, no one wants to own up because they're in fear. And you know what they did. They tried hard to make you give up because of what they had negotiated and worked out. Hierophant energy is indicating a spiritual lesson that's going to hurt, that's coming to them. Ten of Swords energy, because they wanted to hurt you. Hierophant energy, a religious group, an alumni, beacons of light. Eastern Stars, Masons is beacons of light. Someone didn't know that you had knowledge, Hierophant energy, and that you were advised before of this kind of groups before. Because Justice and Hierophant says that you have some sort of education or communication with those kind of energies, and they did not expect you to be connected to Eastern Stars, Masons, secret societies here that they affiliate with, their brothers and their sisters. But whoever this message resonates with, you have a connection with those individuals. Woo! At least in the past, with the Six of Cups energy here. Or take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? So Two of Wands energy here. There's somebody preparing for something, or they're getting prepared for a painful ending to come. Because this is preparedness energy. Because of this premeditated plan that they orchestrated behind your back here. And if you don't know of these connections, then this ain't your message. I'm not here to please you. I'm not a people pleaser, baby. I'm not finna tell you what you think you know. Only you know. So if you don't have a connection to elites And most of the time, people that have connections to Eastern Stars and Masons, and if you dated them, you would not know, because they're not going to tell you unless you see A's or symbolism somewhere. Then that would be the only way you would know. Unlike Sierra, I am very much communicative, person that communicates. I'm sorry. And communication is a must. So the men and people that I have dated, I have found out because I like to communicate and I ask questions. If I see you toting the briefcase around, I want to know. So if it doesn't resonate with you, then sorry, it just don't resonate with you. I'm not here to please you, but only to give the message. Now, if it is pleasing to you, hit the like button. But if it doesn't resonate, I'm not finna shove it down your throat. Okay? Now, a lot of people that have dated Masons and Eastern Stars or people in a secret society, half of you do not even know that you have dated them. Why? Because if you're not worthy enough, and not saying that you're not worthy, they're not going to tell you. And if the connection is not deep enough, they're not going to tell you, let alone tell you what's in the briefcase. But I wanted to know what was in the briefcase, and I was invited in. So this is how I got knowledge, and I dated Masons. And I grew up in a family of people of light. So I'm not throwing shade to those who don't know. Again, the moon card was very strong. So that means that a lot of secrets were done, a lot of meetings, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, a lot of conversations, communications were secretly. How someone communicate, moon is secret. Okay? So I just got to make that make sense for you, because a lot of people do not know. Okay? And this is how people end up in these situations where they are a lamb for these individuals. And you don't even have to know people. It can be a town, a place that targets whoever you are, because they feel like you not aware. So just be knowledgeable. Just be someone here that's aware. Judgment energy here is now someone here in those positions are experiencing criticism, judgment energy, and they're thinking over a judgment or a quick judgment that they made or that they assume that someone would accept here. Because this is condemned criticism energy. At least that's what they signed up to do to someone, and you did not accept it. Five of Swords energy. Even if you don't know, just know a Five of Swords says that you are a fighter. So you are fighting back in a situation, even if you do not know and not aware, or if you choose to not know, balance is being restored. Justice energy, and the wheel is turning. So that could just be your wheel, because the strength energy is your wheel, and the wheel of fortune is your wheel energy here. And that's WIL, strength energy. Someone has a strong will. What's coming in is inevitable. It is likely to happen. But what they thought when they had the Two of Wands of plans, they thought it was going to happen. And what they planned did not happen, because they did not plan on you having a strong will, determination, your tenacity, your endurance, your energy here. They did not prepare for you to be a strong-willed, let alone mind individual, with the King of Swords and Queen of Swords being intellectual beings. They did not expect you to have this kind of intelligence, or they didn't expect you to be smart. Okay? I just want to let y'all know that. Let's see what else is going on. Okay? Woo, Queen, so High Priestess energy here. Devil and Judgment. Someone tried to bind a High Priestess. Okay? Someone tried to bind devil energy, and now they're running into controversy and scared. Moon, Nine of Swords, restless, because someone is a High Priestess. The devil energy here is what I first saw. Someone is in fear of what they binded themselves to in the Page of Swords, Three of Wands energy. Them the contracts, negotiations, because when they did it, they maybe didn't know you was a high priestess energy here. And now Hierophant, high priestess in judgment energy says that they're being judged by source from doing something to someone. Ace of Swords is the truth. And Nine of Swords here is someone beating themselves up energy, smacking their forehead energy here. Nine of Swords on the devil, because this is self-punishment energy here. They're beating themselves up because they feel like you in their mind. You know how somebody beat their head like this and major regret energy? Someone feels like the high priestess is penetrating their energy, because the high priestess is sound judgment, wisdom, knowledge, education, penetration. Someone that knows sacred knowledge, a divine feminine, an empress, someone that's holy, someone here that is of God. Hierophant energy, let alone Queen of Swords. Whoever you are someone that could actually sit in a Hierophant energy as an elite. And they did not expect this from whoever this woman is with the devil energy. And now Eastern stars or people in a high position are beating themselves up over whoever you are, or somebody here that was in that negotiation or in those contracts is beating themselves up because of what you're able to perceive as the Page of Swords. Someone that's able to perceive the unknown, someone that's aware of danger, knowledge, communication. Your awareness here is big to somebody. Okay? Now someone is obsessed, or this is somebody that's in their shadow self that's now beating themselves up because of the weird experiences here that you know about, because devil says weird experiences here, but the high priestess knows because of your crown of why you were experiencing weird experiences. Why? Because you have that communication or knowledge or something with someone that stands in a secret society, that you are aware of what government or whoever was doing something to you with the devil energy. And a lot of people are beating themselves up in a corporation, organization, in a Hierophant energy, King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, because this is self-punishment, because they try to make someone look dark, and they try to make themselves look like they were holier than thou in an energy. But Two of Wands energy said, hey, you know how to play chess too. And so when whatever it was, judgment energy in awakening, doing some sort of shunning, some sort of condemnation, some sort of domination, some sort of whatever they was doing, power over you, strength energy, you became more powerful, strength energy, and you became more aware. So high priestess energy, high priest, male and female, whoever you two are, your senses were heightened. And that's the Page of Swords energy, someone that's aware of unknown dangers. So that means, again, heightened intuition. It only heightened your intuition. It only made you more Page of Cups energy here. Activate your psychic abilities, your intuition, your psychic awakening. It just made it more, I don't know, just take what resonates for whoever you are. And that's why they're in a Nine of Swords energy. Eight of Cups and Two of Swords, and thinking Four of Cups about folding, because Four of Cups, so I saw Four of Cups earlier. They're thinking about folding, throwing in the towel, because the more they come at you, the more you're able to perceive Page of Swords energy about it's your awareness. They restless. Guilt is weighing on individuals here over what they've done secretly to whoever you are in the past here. Because people out here finding out that they really fond of your AZZ with Six of Cups It's fun, but people are beating themselves up. The devil energy, self-punishment to the Six of Cups, because they're even learning that you are fond of them, or you least were fond of them until you became aware of what one was doing to whoever you were. And now they're realizing that Hierophant energy, that you are Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, a conduit for the Most High, because all you speak is truth, and what some sort of truth you speaking is doing nothing but coming out to whoever you are, or it's coming out to individuals. Now keep in mind, every single thing in here won't resonate, okay? Just take what does and leave what doesn't, okay? Always remember, tarot is past, present, and future. So I'm enlightening you on past, present, and future, okay? They didn't expect this from you. Five of Swords came out early. They didn't expect you to be a fighter. They expected to be able to break your will, strength energy. They were expecting, because they enjoy power over individuals, meaning they were able to break people. They was even able to break the people that agreed to break you. And they could not, because the Queen on a Two of Swords energy, you got a plan on top of a plan, and it's no credit, discredit for my masculine, but the Two of Wands is chess. And so the Queen knows how to make moves on their plan, on their strategy. You know how to move them pieces on a board, okay? Now you playing with A's, and I don't care what they sitting up there telling you. I'm going to tell you with an Ace of Swords. You playing with some Ace of Swords out here. And they know that you play in their lane too. This is a gambling god. This is a game. When you bring in the Two of Wands energy, but you know how to play the game of life. And it's deep when you bring a gambling god, when you bring an ace in there, when you throw an 8 in there. It's like gambling. It's like poker. They may be doing something behind bars, Eight of Swords energy, where they're doing some sort of gambling here. Someone gambled off their high priestess, their empress or emperor, before they even knew you were a high priestess or a divine masculine, because Hierophant is a divine masculine as well. Before they knew that you had backing. And now they are in fear, because they are in fear of what they bounded themselves to, and somebody coming to collect. And that's why someone is in that Ten of Wands, health, blood pressure up type energy, because the devil or whoever the higher ups are here to collect something. Ten of Swords energy, a painful energy, a painful ending, obliterated energy here for some sort of defiance here. This is deep. They will not be able to celebrate. Woo! Hey, whoever you are, kudos to you, even if you don't know what you're dealing with. I'm going to just tell you what you're dealing with. Now, the Swords, boy, they not sleeping. Someone had a miscarriage, you aware of that, or you made someone aware that you had a miscarriage by them. Because Nine of Swords is a miscarriage. This is also a miscarried injustice. Hierophant energy on someone. Because they wanted to play a game. Woo. Someone stole. Someone steals people's freedoms, steal people's destiny, their fate, and they enjoy doing it. Shrimp is enjoying power over individuals. Hierophant, an organization or corporation. King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. People in power, they enjoy this. And taking people's fates, their destiny, their fortune. Fortune and Hierophant. This is gambling energy. It's like a poker game. Whew. While surveillancing their opponents. Five of Wands energy is what I think I opened up with. Yeah, look, Five of Wands. I told you, a competition, a competitive sport, a fight to the death. Five of Swords energy here. Someone that's trained to hurt individuals is Five of Swords. The martial arts. Five of Wands and Five of Swords. Martial arts, a fight to the death energy. Eight of Swords says there's something going on behind bars here where they fight to the death, where they're boxers or something like that. And they bet on this, and it's a fight to the death. And now someone is worried that their life on the line because they couldn't bring you down. Someone is mentally unstable and they're in fear. Devil energy says somebody is mentally unstable because whatever it was over, it's because of material. These are real gamblers, but it's not the regular casino gambling. This is gambling with people's lives and destiny. But you were someone that was able to, I keep hearing you want to play a game. You was able to beat the game and get your destiny back. Woo, this is deep. And now there's a lot of tension. Egos clashing. Woo, because they know if they couldn't do it to you, it's coming to a painful ending. I love y'all too, boo. Woo. Queen of Cups, because you was born with a gift. They didn't even know you was born this way. Queen of Cups is a sweetheart, male or female, someone that empathizes with these energies. See, somebody thought you was soft and vulnerable, but they upped around and found out you light and dark. You light and dark. You are yin and yang. You are both. And you know when and where to wear what side of the coin. Okay? You a sweetheart. It's that energy like, I ain't no illa, but don't push me. Whoever you are and whatever it is with them, they have been pushed to either unalive people in this high stakes poker game or whatever it is that they're doing with destiny's energy. But whoever you are, it has been voiced that you ain't no illa, but don't push me. That I am very sweet, Queen of Cups energy, King of Cups. And I empathize, but I will not allow you to take my destiny, not put my fate in your hands. Hierophant says these are gods. These were people that were playing God. King of Cups, Frankenstein energy. That's a scientist. So whoever you are not about to, told you, death energy. I told you. This Queen of Cups is a sweetheart, but you're not going to let somebody unalive you. And this would be self-defense energy. You're not going to let whoever you are take you out, okay? And this is what the gamble was too. Five of Wands to the death. Five of Swords to the death. And Five of Swords says fight to the death. Five of Wands here, people that got skills in unaliving in an organization, corporation here, hitman type energies that was built behind bars. Eight of Swords, Hierophant energy. This is a deep one. And it doesn't matter. It's just something in your will that's not going to let somebody overpower you and unalive you. You're not going to let nobody fight you. It's just like you going to fight them to the death too. And if it means getting a lot of bruises and whatever on your body, you fight into the death. Whew, I ain't trying to G nobody head up that ain't with it. But 10 swords, the death energy, somebody failed. Five of Wands, they lost a bet. Five of Pentacles, they lost a bet, baby. They lost. This is failure. They feel like a failure. Devil energy is self-punishment. They beating themselves up and saying they feel like a failure because you a woman, you a girl, you a man, or somebody that they did not expect to be in that strength energy here and hold this much, and let alone be a seer. Someone that has sacred knowledge, high priestess energy, a hidden talent, something that they wanted to keep out of the competition, 5 of Wands energy. Now, everybody knows, excuse me, and losing bets, good Lord, because you are a seer. You are Page of Cups. If you're not a seer, you dang show intuitive. Queen of Cups says somebody was born a psychic. And they FAFO in this energy. They fucked around and found out who you were and what you are capable of, man or woman. Whew, I got chills too, Boosa. I got chills. I did too. Whew, y'all, this is a deep reading. Magician energy here. They failed. A magician beating themselves up. 2 of Wands here. The goal was to try to take something from you spiritually. Magician, Queen of Cups, to take your gift away. They couldn't strip you of your gift. Could not strip you of your gift. They tried as an organization, corporation, to take a gift from you. Queen of Pentacles. They did. Maybe your mom is a part of this. 4 of Pentacles here. Somebody holding on to some sort of greed here. Life of luxury, a female CEO, cop, judge, any of that. 4 of Pentacles here. A hoarder. Someone here that's holding on to something for greed, a controller, someone that's holding on to one's possessions here. 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups here, someone that is close to you. Ace of Cups energy here. But there's an ancestor in source here as well. Ace of Cups, Hierophant energy, that's not playing about you. There's an ancestor that is not playing with you. About you. And you ain't playing about yourself as well. Whether you have yet to show what it is, they know. They're probably still saying you're not here from here with the Page of Swords energy. And every time you see something that says the game is over, best believe you can read it the way you want, but it was a game. And it's a secret game that only they know about. Now, if you are privy to have this knowledge, then now you know about the high stakes poker, the game that was actually being played, and someone signed you up, because I see a Knight of Cups. So I see a knight and I hear trotting. So someone came in and made an offer. That what means to that 10 of Cups that we seen earlier, to your family members, to people, and they gave them an offer. Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, a contract. Devil energy, that's another contract, but that's a dark contract. NDAs, they signed NDAs and did dark contracts for material gains. 3 of Wands for business. So a mother, they would exchange and switch your destiny and took over what you had in your life. So if you was a truck driver like Sierra in the 3 of Wands energy, 8 of Cups traveling, a mother or someone took that part of your destiny. They gave parts of what was yours away. And you said, give me that back. And you may not have it physically yet, but spiritually, what was taken is yours already back with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. It's inedible. So it's edible that it will be coming into you. What you lost, you will recover. Because people from your 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, family that you love near and dear, 6 of Cups, even friends and siblings is 6 of Cups as well. They got children. They all got a piece of that Wheel of Fortune, but they signed on the dotted line. Remember how that angel mama got in here and said that I'm going to sign on the dotted line? Girl, please. You can't ever tell me what my God and I agreed on. I ain't ever finna sign no dotted line unless I make a decision to sign on the dotted line, because this is where they failed. And the death energy says failure is because they chose to sign on the dotted line. And that means relinquish their life, their destiny to the devil. And that's what the devil energy. And it could be a physical person in this type of energy that we're talking about with the Hierophant, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, more than one organization, secret society, alumni energy, teachers, guides. They chose to sign their soul over or sign their life over if they lost. They know the consequences of what it was. And this is why so many people was beating down your block to put you down, because it's high stakes poker. Whew. Somebody's still holding on, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this reading up, y'all, and I'm gonna get back for another one, y'all. This was deep, y'all. Anything else here? Six of Swords. Somebody about to relocate. You about to go somewhere. Seven of Wands, because you stood your ground in this battle. Five of Wands. This is like fencing. Seven of Wands to the Five of Wands right here. This is like fencing. So you was fighting, even though you wasn't in the ring, but you was in the ring. Five of Wands is martial arts, taekwondo. This is some skilled fighting energy here. Real boxers, real people. Someone was getting taught how to do this energy. And Seven of Wands said, baby, you might not know how to play. I mean, you may not know how to fence or martial arts, but you kicking ass up in here. Seven of Wands here is defense energy. On guard. I don't know what your ass is out here doing, but hey, you did it. And you stayed in the Six of Swords energy just to make light of the situation here. There's relocation coming in. And if you do know mixed martial arts or any of that, more power to you. Because you got a lot of surrounding energies here. Because whatever it was, baby, this is sport. A violent sport. Five of Wands and Five of Swords is a violent sport. Somebody moving though. And they worried about that. They worried about you moving. Okay? Moving away. Resilience. You standing out here. Okay? Your protection in everything. How you protect yourself. Everybody talking about it. Everybody talking about how you standing out. And how everybody that betted against you feel like jackasses. Because you are supreme. They run around here talking about the game over because they don't even know how to play the game with you. Let's play a game. Okay? They don't know. It's a dog-eat-dog world, but clearly you know how to eat some dogs and cats up out here. And it's not the way you think, because they're playing with magic as well in the game of sport that they're playing, and actually has something done to whoever you are. But you have Rose and Seven of Pentacles, and that Ace of Cups says source with the Hierophant. God is with you. And ancestors, Ace of Cups, your cup about to run over. I gotta go, you guys, because they tried something again. Now the Cups to whoever you are, man. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, excuse me, y'all. You improved on them. Okay, you improved. Ten of Pentacles, an inheritance. Something is coming to somebody. Somebody is due some money. Okay, they attempted to do something one last time, but when they attempted to do something one last time, you improved, baby. You improved. Like when they came at you again, you was better. Self-improvement. It's about to be cold out here. Ten of Pentacles here. Boy, you about to be straight. Financial stability is coming on a move or something that's going on. Money is where you're going. It's some sort of abundance here for somebody here. Tower energy, because it's all out here about how these partnerships and how everybody partnered up. This chaos, boy, everybody going through it here. The tower is being felt. God's judgment is here. Tower, judgment, hierophant, persecution and inquisition here. But judgment to tower, judgment to hierophant. God's judgment here has been sent out. The horn has been sounded on something that was going on secretly for a long time. Awakening is here. Some people are about to be awakened with that tower energy. Some chaos that's coming in from what they did when they tried to condemn you. It's kind of like people about to be uprooted and be moved out of the way of some sort of judgment. Some sort of, I heard brim, fire and brim. So brim energy, something that's coming in. Whew. Somebody sparked an investigation. Judgment energy here. They're going to be punished. Judgment energy, hierophant. Judgment and high priestess energy. Somebody went and got a deeper reading on you. There's some sort of golf ball size of hell's ready to hit a foundation. Because this is golf ball size of hell. Fireballs. What is that? Dwarf star or something like that? I heard like dwarf. And I think that's a star, but I got the size of like Pluto though. So, because I see it like coming fast, like blazing through the sky or something, like a black sky. I think that's the sky, but I kind of don't really see. I just see it like a fireball, like that. You know how that hat, my ex have a hat. And I remember when we used to go a long time ago, and I remember when we went to Six Flags, and he had that hat on. I used to love on him, and it's like a basketball, like the Knicks. And it got a basketball going through it, and it's got flames or something like that. And I think it's the Knicks, orange and black, or orange and blue, or something like that. That's what I see. And that's this card right here, Tower. Golf ball size of hell. For some sort of persecution and inquisition. They have been judged. Judgment energy. Five of Swords. They started at WAR. Page of Swords. It's kind of extraterrestrial with Page of Swords. Kind of sound like out of this world. And that's going to be probably a little bit too much for you. But it's kind of like out of this world type help that's coming in. It's kind of like a Page of Swords would make it extraterrestrial, like ET type energy. Somebody went and got a deeper reading. That's what I wanted to say as well before I close it out. Somebody here, either I just gave you the deeper reading, or somebody here got a deeper reading on you and they were scared. When they learned what's in your destiny and what protects you and what could happen, people were afraid of a deeper reading that they got on you. Or the deeper someone goes into a reading, whether it's you, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, or male, somebody is like in fear. Now the Swords, they can't sleep from the reading that they got because it's the truth. That you the truth. And it's the thing is, it's not just what you said is the truth. It's the Six of Wands, what they can see to be true. So what was stated or said, communicated, is actually something that's like taking place. And then I heard it again. The seventh seal was broken. So it should have never been broken. A seventh seal. Something was unleashed. Because I heard the seventh seal again, like a man's voice in my left ear. And I kept feeling like a warm sensation when I first started on both ears. So that is like a incoming message, a transmission, or an angel, or something coming in. It depends on where you feel the sensation coming from and whether it's a reading. Ringing. Okay, so I'm leaving right here, y'all. Let's get out of this reading, y'all. But I hope I clarified some things. The readings have been so deep lately, y'all. So deep. And people are regretting those befalling, like ucking up relationships with you, befalling of long-term friendships. People that was a part of the game, moon energy, that was a part of this GANG or corporation, organization, foundation, they getting it up out the way for those golf ball sides of hell hit them. Because they know it's coming. Tower said they know it's coming. They done departed ways because they done came into the light, or they done awoke and they done got hit by something and they asked them woke up, or they got some sort of deeper intel and they parting ways. This be falling to long-term friendships. People out here yelling, it was an accident. Liberation energy. Save me, God. Save me, Lord. Save me, person that I tried to bring down. Let's not forget about liberation. Because you ain't sick. Because this is liberation. And the problem is, they over here giving up burnt offerings, trying to worship God now. But they was just over here worshiping the devil. Liberation energy. Worshiping. And I told you, don't use that word worship. Pay homage. You give homage. You give thanks. But when you worship something, you forget about self. So forget what you were programmed to be and who you were taught to be, so you can remember who you truly are. And that's the God in you. People be forgetting that. And now they over this thing right here in that liberated energy here. Give me liberty or whatever and give me peace. Type energy. And these are burnt offerings because this is fire and brim. So their offerings being returned to whoever they are because they're owning up judgment energy in tower liberation liberation in this tower and judgment energy. They are confessing to to God, even coming to you, but they got to own up to whoever you are. And that's the only way the Ten of Wands to alleviate the pressure, because Ten of Wands is finding a way to alleviate, but Ten of Wands is still accountability for your actions. So someone has to take accountability to alleviate that pressure that's on their dome. And someone's afraid in the Five of Swords that pressure on their dome might actually be a trigger that's about to be pulled. And that's no cap, because that's pressure on the dome for actions that were taken. Bow, 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 bow. That's no cap, and someone knows the consequences and repercussions for whatever this was. But baby, I gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in a few minutes. I know I overdid this reading, but somebody really needed to hear this reading, y'all. So I will see you guys. Shout out to Mike Will and everybody. Kiss, love all of y'all for sending me the love, the gifts. I still don't know what the gifts and the jewels and stuff before, but I appreciate that. What's up, Cuzzo? I see you in the building. Had me thinking a lot earlier since your message. I was thinking that would take me a little bit while to get on here too, because I was thinking about the little messages you were sending me. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next 30 minutes or so on the next message. Okay, stay humble, you guys. Stay centered, stay grounded. If not, if this message got to you, go outside, hug a tree, ground yourself, give it back to the universe here, and spread love and light to individuals, because a lot of people definitely need it for whatever this is that they did to you. Like I said, no one wants to own up, but it's about time, Ten of Wands, that they take accountability here for what they have done, because judgment has been sent out. Okay, I love y'all so much. Okay, remember to be the motivation you know you deserve, and everything else will always fall into place. Of course, like I did. I gotta go now. Love and light, light and love. I see you, baby. Look at my babies rising. We all are. Howdy. Look, my baby says, see you, baby. Look at my baby. Alrighty, y'all. Howdy. this was a deep reading, y'all. I need me some cranberry juice now, y'all.
I take
They won't let me out my strain, y'all. Give me 1 second. Blocking your comments. I didn't see your boo. I didn't see your comments. Karma says, blocking my comments. Where they're only seen on my phone and not my TV. I don't know, because I didn't even see any of your comments either, boo.
Mom, what that says?
Bad boo. I'm ready. I need you wash your hands. I need a massage. All right, y'all. Oh, you said it's not me, it's YouTube. Okay, babe. I'll see y'all on the next one. Girl, they done put so many little signs up here.